What's up, guys? Chase Oliver 68 here, bringing you another video to my channel. Anyways, this is going to be about Hardcore Justice preview and predictions, but I'm going to give you guys my quick thoughts on tonight's Impact for August 9th, 2012. I thought Impact was pretty good tonight. My attention wasn't fully focused on it, but from what I was seeing, it was pretty good. What I did like was what they did with all the guys who are going to be wrestling at Hardcore Justice with their whole, you know, promos, segments with Samoa Joe, Robbie E, even though that wasn't really that much of a great promo, Bully Ray and James Storm to kick off the show. That's a good way to, really get me hyped for these Bound for Glory Series matches and show that these matches are very important for the superstars in these matchups. So, very good job by TNA on that part tonight. Aces and Eights was very good as well with the whole, making you believe that James Storm is actually behind it. The guy came for Aces and Eights were actually talking. They're wearing cowboy hats, playing, poker, drinking beer, just like what a James Storm would do. That's something that a James Storm would kind of do, and especially James Storm, he's known as a Tennessee Cowboy. Cowboys are known for probably playing poker, drinking beer. So very good what TNA did there, and especially at the end of the show with Bully Ray, kind of talking about Bully Ray a little bit, how they're going to go attack him. Now, if you guys don't know, there's a certain situation going on with Bully Ray and his contract right now. Bully Ray pretty much is going to maybe be gone from TNA in the next few weeks. And that's something TNA will have to try to work out. I hope they don't lose Bully Ray or their TV champion D-Bomb for that matter. I feel that, it's going to be hard for TNA to kind of rebound if they lose those couple of superstars. And hopefully they can get a situation, especially for Bully Ray more than D-Von, to stay. Hopefully that's the case. I hope. But anyways, what I didn't like about TNA this week was kind of the random shit. We got random shit. Like, from the World Tag Team Championship match. Why wasn't that hyped up? You guys know if you watch my Impact reviews, I like how TNA is hyping me up for the next show. Like, I need to see the next show because there's matches I want to see on there. This was not built up at all, and it was kind of just random. Like, why is Garrett Bischoff and D-Bon getting the tag team title matches? And especially with the fear of D-Bon, he's going to be probably gone in the next few weeks. Why aren't you trying to find a guy to take the TV title off of D-Von? Hell, it could be someone from the Bound for Glory series that could win this TV title. You can add more to the series with the TV title and make the TV title look more legitimate. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of random. But other than that, really my only major gripes with TNA this week. Now let's get started with the Hardcore Justice preview and predictions. I hope you guys enjoy. Anyways, one of the matches on this card are the X Division title match between Kenny King and Zema Ion. Now, a lot of people want Kenny King to win this match. They are very, very loving of Kenny King. Kenny King is a great talent, great charisma, great everything. And I want him to win the X Division title. At the same time, though, I kind of want Zema Ion to kind of keep the strap until Jesse Sorensen comes back. I want Jesse Sorensen to get the shot. I really like how they are building him up. I think that, Jesse Sorensen, I think a lot of people are forgetting about Jesse Sorensen and what he could bring to the table and what the storyline between him is. Zema Ion and Jesse Sorensen, especially since Ion was the guy who took Jesse Sorensen out, I think that would be a great way to build up for the X Division title. Then again, you can also, maybe in the near future, you can have Kenny King become X Division champion, and then at Destination X next year, have Zema Ion versus Jesse Sorensen in some type of grudge match. You could always do that, but I think it would be cool to see Jesse Sorensen come back and take the title from the guy who injured him. Nonetheless, I'm going to be fine with both winners here, but my prediction, I'm going to go with Zema Ion. I don't think TNA is going to put the strap on Kenny King, but I wouldn't mind. Like I said, these are my predictions. You guys can have your own, you get what I'm saying. Next up is debut pay-per-view tag team match for TNA. Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez tag team versus Kid Cash and Gunner. Oh, God, Gunner. Really, I don't need to go in depth with this. Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez are winning this match, and they are most likely going to be, hopefully, winning the TNA tag team title strap soon, and maybe we can get a tag team feud going in TNA, because Daniels and Kazarian right now, because since Daniels is in, the Bound for Glory series, I don't see what's the point of him holding the TNA tag team straps. I really don't. I think Daniels would actually make a really good TV champion for them right now. But tag team straps, not right now, because Kazarian, he's kind of lost in the shuffle, so I guess I can see why TNA is keeping the tag team straps on there. But still, Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez are winning this match. Next up is Madison Rayne versus Miss Tessmacher. And the thing about this is I hope they keep the strap on Miss Tessmacher. I really do. I don't think that, putting the strap on Madison Rayne with this whole Earl Hebner storyline is going to work out. And especially if it ends up like where freaking Madison Rayne maybe drops the belt to like a Mickey James or someone again. That's just dumb. I think Miss Tessmacher should retain it and have a feud with Tara. I think that would be a great option for TNA, a feud between Tessmacher and Tara. That's pretty much what I got to say there. My prediction, though, is Miss Tessmacher, but I'm hoping it's not Madison Rayne. The Battle of Glory Series match, where 20 points falls count anywhere. Fatal 4-way. Mr. Anderson, Rob Van Dam, The Pope, and Magnus. Now, this is going to be a hard matchup to really say. I could honestly say you can eliminate The Pope and Magnus from winning this match. As much as that hurts me to say, I can honestly think that you can remove them. It comes down to RBD and Mr. Kennedy. And Mr. Kennedy, he didn't have a match on Impact. RBD did, and he won. So I'm kind of leaning more towards Mr. Kennedy in winning this match. This should be a fun matchup to watch, but it's kind of dumb that it's very predictable that it feels like only two guys can win. If the Pope or Magnus win, I'll be fucking happy. I'll be like, that's great. Give more opportunities. Make this series look and feel like anyone can win it. Because I see a lot of people say James Storm is winning this series. It's like, you guys are writing off the other people way too damn quick if you think James Storm is winning this series. Because, to be honest, I don't think James Storm is going to win this series. I think someone else will. And I'll kind of go into that more when it comes down to the final segments of the Battle of Glory series, who I think is winning. And especially at the next pay-per-view, because I believe No Surrender is when they're doing the finals for the Battle of Glory series. So, yeah. Moving on. So, my prediction, though, I have Mr. Anderson winning and getting the 20 points, but I would not mind if a Pope or Magnus won. This one's going to be a fun matchup, and I can't wait for this one. The tables match between Jeff Hardy, James Storm, Bully Ray, and Robbie E. also worked 20 points in the Battle of Glory series. Now, this one, really, it's another one where there's only two guys that seem like they're going to win this one. And it seems like Aces and Eights will have their attention more on this match than any other match on the series. Robbie E, you can already cancel out. I could see TNA, though, going that route where they make Robbie E win in, like, some goofy fashion where, like, he pushes Jeff Hardy or something and he wins the match. Like, to be honest, I think I could see them doing that. Bully Ray, with his contract situation, maybe this is a way to write him off TV with the whole Aces and Eights and take him out of the Battle of Glory series. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully they can get something going with Bully Ray. But it looks like at this point, Bully Ray may be going somewhere else. James Storm, he seems like the main favorite, and same with Jeff Hardy. And it comes down to James Storm or Hardy. And James Storm, he's built up a lead. Of course, he lost on Impact this week, but I got a feeling with Aces and Eights, they're going to do something where they help James Storm win this match and kind of get more people thinking about how James Storm really is the one to, is a part of Aces and Eights. Now, I don't know if this is an elimination match. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've never seen a Fatal 4-Way tables match in my life. I'm not going to lie. So if anyone has a link to a Fatal 4-Way tables match, be my guest. Send it to me. Because I've never, and I mean never, seen a Fatal 4-Way tables match. What? Like, what? What is that? I've seen elimination tables matches, but not that. Anyways, this one I think is going to, the next Battle of Glory series match, I think is going to be like the best one out of all of them. Just because when you look at the talent in this match, and it's unpredictable as fuck. We got AJ Styles versus Kurt Angle versus Christopher Daniels versus Samoa Joe in a ladder match. Whew. That's going to be one good match. And the way they've been using Joe, Angles, Daniels, and AJ, man, dude, that's good. You're synchronizing two feuds. You have Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, who just had a match at a pay-per-view. And, God, great booking right there. But the only problem I have with this match is I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know if Aces and Eights is going to get involved. Hopefully not. But who do I see winning this one? This is a hard one. I can see TNA kind of going with Christopher Daniels. But I don't think AJ or Kurt are winning this match, in all honest opinion. Samoa Joe seems like my main favorite. So I'm going to go predict Samoa Joe to win this match. So Samoa Joe is my prediction, but this should be a very good matchup. Next up, the main event of the evening. In one corner, from Canada, he is known as the It Factor, Bobby Roode. And in the other corner, we have the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, the greatest man that has ever lived in professional wrestling, Austin Aries. I just wanted to do an intro for the main event. Is that a fucking problem? No, it's not. But anyways, Austin Aries versus Bobby Roode. I kind of wish it had a hardcore stipulation add to it, considering this is called Hardcore fucking Justice. But I digress. This should be another good matchup. Their Destination X matchup was good. One problem, though, that kind of made me feel like leaning towards the other way than the way I wanted to go. TNA said the winner of this match won't get any rematches. And then I was thinking to myself, are they really going to do this to keep Austin Aries out of the world title scene just like that? Austin Aries is doing good things as world champion, even though it's just a little bit. And I say you let him run the ball. Because, to be honest, Schleg Daddy from the Off the Road show, who you guys know I'm really good friends with, he made a good point in the video about Austin Aries winning the world title. TNA for Bound for Glory, for, how long it's had Bound for Glory, has never really had a Bound for Glory besides 05 and I would really say 07 to have two big feature feuds on a Bound for Glory event. They've never ever done that recently, and that's what hurts Bound for Glory, because normally for Bound for Glory, if it's your biggest show, you're supposed to have big time feature feuds and big time matchups that people care about. They don't really have that much. In 05, you had AJ and Daniels and Jeff Jarrett versus Kevin Nash. Those were built up very good to where people were really caring to see who would win those matches. Of course, Kevin Nash got hurt and all this other shit. And then in 07, I believe you had Joe versus Steen. Yeah, 07 was Joe versus Steen because 06 was... No, 06 was... No, Steen versus Angle, and then you had one more feud. I can't remember. Shit. I really can't remember, but I remember there was a really good feud that was being invested for long term. But if you think about it, if Bound for Glory this year had Robert Roode versus James Storm in a no-holds-barred type contest, and you had Austin Aries defending his TNA title against like a Samoa Joe, a Jeff Hardy, or whoever you want to put out there, you know how much better that card would add to it? That would just make this card look really good. There would be more matchup possibilities. You got a definite spot for Austin Aries. James Storm and Robert Roode can be without a world title and main event Bound for Glory. It can. That's what I'm trying to get at here. It has that possibility of James Storm main eventing with Robert Roode in a no-holds-barred, slug-him-out, beat-up, be-all, end-all of their feud. Where these guys, this is the final encounter, and they just try to make each other beat the shit out of each other in an I Quit match. That would be great, an I Quit match, to see who's the last one, or hell, a Texas Death Match, or whatever they want to call it. Or a Phoenix Death Match. I don't know. But I think really you have Austin Aries retain. I am predicting Austin Aries. I hope they don't go with Bobby Roode. I like Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode's one of my favorite wrestlers, if not my favorite TNA wrestler today. He even surpassed AJ Styles, for fuck's sakes. This is how much I'm into Bobby Roode's character. Bobby Roode, I don't think needs the world title to feud with James Storm or anyone else. I think he's fine without a world title. And you keep on... You add Bobby Roode to the Aces and Eights feud. You add Bobby Roode there. You put him in the Aces and Eights feud, and you have James Storm and Bobby Roode do that, and you have Austin Aries probably feud with someone else that's not named Jeff Jarrett or someone predictable. But that's just my predictions for Hardcore Justice this Sunday. Tell me what you guys thought of Impact tonight. Tell me what you guys' predictions are for Hardcore Justice. It's ChaseOliver68. If you guys like this video, subscribe up above. Check out CO Live videos and my Twitter at ChaseOliver68. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all later.